Craig here again, here to talk about the upcoming U.S. election. It's coming up in just a couple days now. I don't know why I have to be the one to tell you the truth about the matter because, well, I guess because the mainstream media and the alternative media both continually lie out of their teeth about the election. The mainstream media and the alternative media are very much trying to ingrain into your mind that this election will be questioned because of voter fraud, early voting, absentee ballots, post office, you name it. They come up with all kinds of excuses and they're trying to get you to believe there's going to be some kind of trouble, some kind of violence because of a questionable election. Well, nothing can be further from the truth, and I'm going to explain to you why. There are several dates I'm going to give you that are very important. Even though we get the election day on November 3rd, and a lot of people have already voted, it won't determine who the president is on November 3rd. And I don't just mean because the states may take a few days to tabulate all their votes. That's not what I'm talking about at all. Because the states don't have to tabulate their votes until December 8th, more than a month later. That's right. That's the safe harbor deadline for the Electoral Count Act, where states must finally resolve any controversies over the election, the selection of their electors. Of the Electoral College. So no matter how much they whine and complain in the press about how long it's taking to have a clear count, the states don't have to come up with numbers until December 8th. That's one date to keep in mind. And no matter how much the press, both alternative and mainstream, whine and complain, or Donald Trump whines and complains about how the election results might not be valid or kosher, what word you want to use there. Well, no, it makes no difference because December 14th, that's the next date to learn, December 14th is the day the electors finally meet in their respective state capitals to formally vote for president and vice president. That's right, you don't vote for president. You don't determine who the president is. You never have. The electors don't meet until December 14th. That's the vote that counts. And the electors can vote for whomever they want. Must get this through your head. Why are we being lied to about this so much? Because they want to do with the Electoral College, and they want to make this a democracy. You see, the key here is the Constitution. What I just mentioned to you about the electors meeting is very clearly defined and spelled out in the 12th Amendment of the United States Constitution of America. The 12th Amendment, read it. Not only that, what I said about democracy, no, this is not a democracy, never has been, hopefully never will be. They're trying to change it to a democracy because they know that democracies always die a cruel death of socialism. You won't find that word democracy anywhere in the Constitution. You will find what our government, what our form of government is in Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution. And that word republic is mentioned more than once in their Constitution, but not the word democracy. Our founding fathers were scared to death of this country becoming a democracy, so they put safeguards in the Constitution to make sure that it didn't become one. Get that through your thick heads. The press is continually lying about this. So December 8th, the states finally decide. December 14th, the electors meet. The first 15 words or so of the 12th Amendment, read them. Read them. The electors, period. It doesn't matter what you say. Now the electors, as I said, can vote for whomever they want. No, it doesn't matter if your state has some sort of statute or attempted law claiming that they must vote for what we, the state, tell them to vote for. No, the electors have free will to vote for whomever they want, and any law passed by any state that says anything different is unconstitutional. The Supreme Court's already ruled on this. The states have no jurisdiction in a federal election. Get real, people. So no matter how much they whine and complain on November 4th or November 5th or whatever about not having a clear tally, well, guess what? We won't know who the president is until January 6th. That's the next date to learn. 2021, January 6th. That's when the electoral votes are finally counted before a joint session of Congress. The President of the Senate formally announces the electoral results. So no matter how much whining and complaining or how much threats of violence is happening in November, let alone any time in November, no, we won't know who the president is truly until January 6th. And then January 20th will finally be Inauguration Day. And to suggest that there may not be a peaceful transfer of power is absurd, unless we become a third world country where military coups take place. Because frankly, if Joe Biden wins, we'll just send in the federal marshals and arrest somebody in the White House that's trespassing. Or he can call in the military. Unless the military decides they don't want to follow the order of the duly elected president, in which case we have a military coup and then we got a huge problem. Then we're like this third world countries. So no. And to suggest, and you notice the press is whipping up a frenzy about, oh, the militia or the oath keepers or right-wing groups, or that they might start trouble because of the non-results of the elections. No. Militia, I know some people that have been militia, and they've read the Constitution. In fact, the Oath Keepers, another group I've met people from, the Oath Keepers took a pledge to the Constitution. They've read it as well. So no, these aren't the people that are going to be causing trouble. If they do, you can just simply laugh at them. In fact, you can laugh at everyone who is rioting or looting or bitching and whining and protesting about the election. They're part of the problem because the press has brainwashed people throughout their lives to get them to believe this is a great democracy. We need to make the world safe for democracy. No, we need to make the world safe from democracy. Okay, I guess I don't need to rant anymore. I've got my big topic. Well, I got one more topic. One more thing about this. What I said about the electors. There's been 165 instances in U.S. history so far of what they call faithless electors. Electors that don't vote the way that they're supposed to. In fact, the last election, there were 10 instances of faithless electors. It can happen at every single election. The electors don't meet until December 14th, and we won't know their results until January 6th. So all bets are off until January 6th, no matter what the press says about it. Or if NBC decides to announce who the winner is of the election on November 3rd, on the evening of November 3rd, or whatever day. Won't happen, folks. Not legitimately. You just gotta wait, because the electors haven't even met. How can there be election fraud when the electors haven't even met yet? No, not possible. Okay, I think I'm done with my rant. Thanks everybody for watching. Maybe I'll be doing more videos, maybe not. YouTube has made it inconsistent and troublesome for anybody that has really good channels when they're trying to do something legitimate without being a monetized channel. My channel can't grow with their algorithm they have now, and it just seems to be impossible. They want me to join their little monetary club, which I won't do. Okay, thanks for everybody for watching. Until next time, so long.